Welcome to today's daily release. I'm Jackie.
And I'm Christina. Yesterday we worked on setting boundaries ruins relationships. And today we're addressing what happens when you don't set those boundaries. I'm exhausted from caring for everyone.
Now, this is the one where you wake up tired, where you give and you give and you give until there's nothing left, where everyone else's needs come first and second and third. And yours, well, they're somewhere down there.
And your body is crying out. It's saying, "Hey, I need something. I need something." But you
Right.
just keep going because that's what you do. You show up for everyone but yourself.
But here's the truth. You cannot pour from an empty cup, and trying to is it's destroying your health, your energy, and your sense of self. Today we're using the life set framework to release that exhaustion, understand what's happening in your nervous system, and rewire towards sustainable care so you can restore your capacity. So, Christina, what's happening in the nervous system when someone is exhausted from caring for everyone else?
Well, again, there could be a lot of things that show up, but on a whole, I would say this would be chronic depletion at a neurological level. And it starts with the nervous system that never learned it's allowed to rest. And so it might have happened as you were a young adult, but most likely it happened when you were a child. If you grew up in a situation where perhaps you had a parent who was sick, or perhaps they were working, or perhaps you just were the natural leader of your friend group. It doesn't have to be because of an emergency. Or it might have just been a natural disposition that you have inherently, but you didn't understand how to set boundaries with. Your
Mhm.
developing brain may have learned, my job is to take care of everyone else. If I stop, something bad will happen.
Right. So, caregiving can become your
It
identity.
really can. And here's what happens in your brain. Your prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for decision making and self awareness, gets hijacked by your limbic system. Your amygdala starts to associate rest with danger. So when you even think about not showing up for someone, your body could flood with cortisol and adrenaline. It might feel like a survival threat.
Because to your younger self, it may have
It
been.
may have been. And so when you're in chronic caregiver mode, your brain develops what's called a hyperactive salience network. This means that you're constantly scanning your environment for who needs what. You walk into a room and immediately assess who's upset, who needs help, what can I do? Your brain never gets to turn off that monitoring system.
So, you're always in a state of vigilance.
Always. And constant scanning keeps your sympathetic nervous system activated. So you'd be running on stress hormones 24/7, which means your parasympathetic nervous system, that's a fun one, say that 3 times fast. That's the rest and digest system. It never gets to do its job.
Right. And from a naturopathic lens, this
Mm-hmm.
chronic activation creates something called an allostatic load.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good word. So the cumulative, that's a good one too.
Yes, it is.
Cumulative wear and tear on your body from constant stress.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're always in caretaker mode, your HPA, that's your axis that controls the stress response system, it gets dysregulated. So your body starts producing too much cortisol, then eventually not enough. Your adrenal glands become fatigued, your immune system weakens, and your gut health deteriorates.
Yeah, I want to be clear. We're not saying caregiving itself is wrong.
Right.
Many people listening may be caring actively for aging parents, children with disabilities, loved ones with chronic illness.
Absolutely. And here's what's crucial. When you're in an active caregiving role, your body is under extraordinary physiological stress. So even when the caregiving is chosen and loving, your nervous system is still processing the constant vigilance, the interrupted sleep, the emotional weight. Now, research shows that family caregivers have a 63% higher mortality rate than non caregivers because chronic caregiving stress takes a massive toll.
Yeah.
And caregivers often don't give themselves permission to acknowledge their exhaustion because the loved one has it worse.
Yeah. So this leads to an unfortunate situation where they may push ahead until they have their own health collapse.
Exactly, they do. And what I see often is chronic fatigue that doesn't improve with sleep because the nervous system never actually shuts down. Brain fog, memory problems, autoimmune conditions, chronic pain, digestive disorders, hormonal imbalances. When you push your body beyond its limits for years, it can break down. And for active caregivers, asking for help and setting boundaries where possible, it isn't selfish, it's survival.
Exhaustion isn't weakness, it's your body telling you the truth.
It is. Your body is saying, I need rest. I need care too. And ignoring that message doesn't make you strong, but it might make you sick.
That's right. And the tragedy is that you could lose a lot of yourself in this process when
Right.
you're so tuned into everyone else. You completely disconnect from your own internal signals. You don't know what you want, what you need, or even how you feel anymore.
You might become a stranger to yourself.
What you like to say is a human doing instead of a human being. And it's
Right.
hard in situations where the thing you're doing is vital and it's a
Right.
good thing and you're helping people.
Well, I'll break in right here as a caregiver
Mm-hmm.
and a caregiver for years, decades. I know this.
Yeah.
And it you kind of if you can find a rhythm, because it is hard work and it's a lot of work, but you find that rhythm where you're also, finding what you need for yourself.
Yeah.
It can flow.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean it's always going to be easy, but you're still getting what you need to.
All right. Now let's set up for this EFT to do some release.
Right.
So I want to do a little bit of discovery. So
I can help with this one.
okay. Well, let's go from a couple angles, and I invite
Yes.
you to write this down and join
Right.
in. So what I hear is, I'm so tired, but I can't stop.
That's right.
Everyone needs something from me. I feel like I'm falling apart.
Right. And even my body is breaking down,
Yeah.
especially if you're lifting and carrying and
Ouch.
moving
Yeah.
things. I mean, that is just part of that for a lot of
So
people.
I invite you to do a little bit of discovery and write what feels
Mhm.
good, what feels right for you.
Right.
And this is a daily release. So
Yes.
nothing tied to an
Not
event,
an event.
and nothing tied to a big trauma.
Right.
Just this is
The
the
idea.
idea.
The idea of, you know what? I'm tired, but I can't stop.
Yeah. And join the community if you want to know why we tap on the negative,
Right.
not the
We
positive.
have
We
to
have a
talk-
whole
Right.
lot more explanation there.
Because we are processing this. And what we're doing is, this is a beautiful way to have self-care,
Yes.
because you are actually tapping into that amygdala and you are interacting with your nervous system. So this is a
Exactly.
beautiful, fast way
Yeah.
to kind of do some self-care.
All right. So I'm going to say, even though it feels like everyone needs something from me.
I like that one.
Okay. And then I deeply and completely accept
I
myself.
like that one too.
All right. And write that down.
And if that's hard for you, say, I understand how I can feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Or
good
right
one.
here, right now, I'm okay.
Right.
Or I honor and respect myself.
Right.
Especially I found when I work with men.
Yes.
That one works very well for the men I've tapped with.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. It's funny how everyone's so different and yet so the same. So
right.
let's start. And so here's time for the discovery of intensity.
Okay.
If it's 4 or below, you're good to go. If it's a high 4, so if it's a 4 of it, it'd be underlined to 6. That's a yellow light, and that's take it with caution. Maybe
Right.
do a round of breathing first.
Mhm.
And if it's 7 to 10, that's a red light. I invite you to stop. You could just tap along with us, but don't say it aloud.
Don't say it aloud.
And I invite you to join the community because
Right.
we love to offer support.
Right.
All right, so tapping the side of your hand.
Mhm.
Okay.
Even though everyone needs something from me.
Even though it feels like everyone needs something from me.
That's better. All right, let's start that over.
Okay.
Even though it feels like everyone needs something from me.
It feels like everyone needs something from me.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
Even though
it
feels like everyone needs something from me.
It feels like everyone needs something from me.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
Even though it feels like everyone needs something from me.
It feels like everyone needs something from me.
I deeply and completely accept myself. It feels like everyone needs something.
It feels like everyone needs something.
Everyone needs something from me.
Everyone needs something from me.
It feels like 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 everybody needs something.
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 One hand or two. It feels like everyone needs something from me.
It feels like everyone needs something from me.
And the
hug.
It does feel like everyone needs something from me.
It does feel like everyone needs something from me. So I want you to check your intensity, if it goes up, if it stays the same, or if it goes down. And this is just demonstrating, but do 3 rounds of it.
Right.
And I love 3 times because it really helps your nervous system oh, this wasn't a random thing.
Right.
I know what this is. I can deal with this.
Right.
All right. So let's wrap this up by going over the release.
Okay.
So we just did a release.
We did.
We have more tools on this in our community.
Yes.
But EFT is very, very powerful.
Right. And that's what the daily release is about. But there are many, many tools.
So you've identified the exhaustion, the
Mhm.
depletion, the pattern for caring for everyone but yourself. And through tapping, you signal to your nervous system, it's safe to let some of that go.
Right. Your body has been holding this for so long. Release is about creating space for it to finally exhale.
Yeah. And the second step is rewire.
Mhm.
This is where we update the belief itself. The old belief may have said, if I stop caring for everyone else, I'm selfish. If I rest, I'm selfish.
But the new belief, the true belief, I can only give what I have. And if I'm depleted, I have nothing real to offer.
Sustainable care requires self-care. You're not choosing between caring for yourself and caring for others. You're choosing between burnout and capacity.
Right. And you rewire that pathway every time you choose rest without guilt. Every time you say, I just need a break without apologizing. Every time you honor your body's limits instead of overriding them.
Every time you join our school community.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Yeah. So next step is the restore.
It is.
So this is where a lot of authenticity and healing happens.
Right. Right. This is where you're getting that positive change.
Yeah. When you stop overgiving, when you stop pushing through exhaustion, when you finally let yourself rest, your body gets to restore.
Right. Your adrenals start to recover, your digestion improves, and your sleep deepens. Your immune system strengthens.
This is why self-care isn't selfish. It's restorative. When you care for yourself, you're not taking away from others. You're rebuilding your capacity so you can actually show up.
Right. And when you're restored, you give from overflow, not from depletion. It's easier to have patience and presence and have genuine care because you're not exhausted, resentful. You're not running on fumes.
All right, here's the action steps. So first, release. Notice when you are overgiving. Maybe it's always being available for a friend who never asks how you are. Maybe it's doing everything for your family when your needs go unmet. Maybe it's saying yes to every request at work, even while your health isn't doing that great. And it could be the physical health. It could be the, hey, my head, another project would make me feel all jumbled. And I'm not doing well.
Right, right. I just need to breathe and be.
Yeah.
I mean, that's okay. So now you're not going to change anything yet. Just notice and use today's tapping to release the belief that you have to keep doing this. I mean, you're teaching your nervous system, I can acknowledge my exhaustion without shame.
Second is rewire. This week, choose one area when you're going to stop overgiving.
Yeah.
Maybe just one. Maybe let someone else handle something. Maybe you can say, I can't do that right now. Maybe you rest instead of pushing through.
And when the guilt comes,
And it may.
Yeah. Remind yourself, caring for myself allows me to care for others. Now that's rewire. You're updating the belief that rest equals failure.
Yeah, and then third is restore. After you make that choice, I want you to notice what happens in your body. Does your breathing deepen? Does the tension ease? Do you feel a little more like yourself?
Now that's restore. That's your body recognizing, oh, I don't have to do everything. I can rest, and I'm still okay.
That's right. And I want you to understand you're becoming someone who can care for others and for yourself.
Right.
Someone who gives from fullness and not depletion.
You're not selfish for being exhausted. You're human. And your body has been trying to tell you something important. It's time to rest. It's time to care for yourself too.
That's right. And if you really want to show up, if you want to be the best that you can be, you're going to need to restore yourself. You're going to release the exhaustion, rewire the belief, and restore your capacity.
Right.
Alrighty, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.